In other news, Gift of the Givers now highlighting how hunger and malnutrition are leading to tragic outcomes. In at least one case, people have taken their own life and the lives of their children. The organisation supplying fortified, nutritionally enhanced foods to some communities in desperate need. It's now appealing for more donations to help it deal with increased demand. We're joined by Corinne Conradi, the coordinator of Gift of the Givers in the Eastern Cape. Corinne, good evening to you. There's been a terrible story in the Eastern Cape, in your province, of a mother who I think clearly felt that she had no other option, no way out, took the lives of her children and herself. Are you worried there could be other families who just have no food, particularly with children?
Good afternoon. Good afternoon to all the viewers. It is indeed tragic, both heartbreaking, that a mother saw the only way out of poverty is to commit murder and commit suicide and murder her 3 children. We're not worried that there might be other cases. We know that this is one of plenty cases happening in Eastern Cape, which is ruined by poverty, and not just in our rural areas, but also in our urban areas. We're looking at Nelson Mandela Bay, the biggest metro in the province, where severe and acute malnutrition has been recorded as well. It's alarming how many households are undergoing through poverty and unemployment, and it's both evident physically and mentally the effect it has on many families in South Africa.
There's supposed to be forms of social support. There's supposed to be social grants, child support grants. Do you know, are those not working? Are they not high enough? Is that part of the problem? Are some people just neglected by our society? It sounds like they must be.
If you take this particular case where the mother murdered her children, Department of Social Development have said that this mother received child grant for all 3 her children. That is about 1,500 rand. And this is an area where they don't pay electricity. There is no electricity. They don't pay any utility bills. There's no water. So they don't pay any water bills. So where does that money go? That money goes straight to food and personal needs. And that's the case with people in the deep rural area. Imagine here in the urban areas. It is also recorded that the Department of Social Development have delivered only 30 food parcels in that area. Gift of the Givers have increased its response to hunger with food parcels and soup kitchens. When we learned last year, 9 children died in that region, in the Butterworth area, and it is a malnutrition hotspot. And with the alarming increase of hunger and the requests coming from various communities, we have spent 30 million on fortified, highly nutritional Genesis and peanut butter paste and spread it out into various areas, and that still wasn't enough. Where you deliver 30 food parcels, who receives food and who must watch?
Sure. What kind of help do you need to help people there? And I mean, many people are feeling, even people who used to give to charity, feeling that they can't do it anymore.
We are seeing that, since COVID, many corporates and corporate SA have really come on board to assist and donating towards humanitarian aid. But we are seeing that more corporates want to do legacy projects like building upgrades, because even that have been neglected, schools, hospitals, your clinics. But we are pleading with corporates to make a portion available of their CSI budget towards hunger, so that we can alleviate hunger and assist people. We don't want to see families taking their life and see that as the only way out of hunger. Something needs to be done. We are calling on to government to come up with more innovative measures to ensure that food reaches the poor. And now this should be handled like an emergency, like a massive disaster, because that is what it is. Many female-headed households and many child-headed households are crippling. They just can't.
Corinne Conradi, thank you. Gift of the Givers Eastern Cape coordinator.